Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode on Mastering Life in Today's World. Chapter 8, Relationships, Influence, and Social Intelligence. Life is relational. No matter your intelligence, wealth, or skill, your ability to navigate relationships will determine your impact and satisfaction in life. Every opportunity is filtered through people. Every challenge is shaped by connection. Every victory is amplified or diminished by the influence you have on others. Yet relationships are one of the most misunderstood aspects of mastery. Many focus on transactions, popularity, or superficial connections, neglecting the deeper principles that build lasting influence and meaningful social impact. This chapter explores the art of intentional relationships, the power of influence, and the practice of social intelligence. It blends professional insight with spiritual wisdom to help you thrive in a complex, relational world. Choosing the right environment. Your environment shapes your behavior, thoughts, and destiny. This is not only about location but also the people, culture, and energy surrounding you. The Bible highlights the power of environment. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33. Notice the principle. Relationships are not neutral. They either uplift or erode your character. Why environment matters. Behavioral influence. People mirror those around them, consciously or unconsciously. Perspective shaping. Discussions, jokes, complaints, and encouragement shape your mindset. Opportunity access. Your network often determines what doors are visible to you. A supportive environment encourages growth, accountability, and vision. A negative environment fosters distraction, comparison, and stagnation. Professionally, high-performing individuals carefully curate their environments. Entrepreneurs build teams of vision-aligned people. Leaders surround themselves with mentors and accountability partners. Students choose study groups that elevate their standards. Practical action. Conduct a relational audit. Who energizes me? Who drains me? Which relationships align with my purpose? Adjust accordingly. Please like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe if you are inspired by this audiobook. Communication that builds, not breaks. Communication is the bridge between people. It can construct trust or destroy it. It can inspire action or provoke conflict. Principles of constructive communication. Clarity, speak clearly to avoid misunderstanding. Empathy, seek to understand before being understood. Truth with love, honesty is essential, but harsh words can harm. Active listening. Listening validates others and uncovers truth. James 1 verse 19 reminds us, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Communication is not just about talking. It is about influence. Avoiding destructive patterns. Gossip and rumor corrode trust. Criticism without constructive intent breeds resentment. Over-assertion of your viewpoint undermines collaboration. Strong communicators manage emotion, tone, and intention. Their words create solutions instead of escalating conflict. Professional insight. Influence grows when communication is strategic, compassionate, and purposeful. Leaders are remembered more for how they make others feel than what they say. Setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines that protect your emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Without boundaries, you risk overcommitment. You attract toxic people. Your priorities are compromised. Scripture demonstrates the principle of intentional limits. Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. Luke 5 verse 16. Even the Son of God modeled boundaries, time for reflection, rest, and focus, to maintain alignment with His purpose. Why boundaries are essential. Protecting energy, boundaries ensure your focus is preserved. Preserving values, Boundaries prevent compromise of principles. Enhancing relationships. Boundaries create clarity and reduce conflict. Practical boundaries. Limit time with consistently negative individuals. Protect your work-life balance. Be clear about what behavior is acceptable in personal or professional interactions. Learn to say no respectfully. Boundaries are not rejection, they are self-respect. They are an act of courage, not selfishness. Please like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe if you are inspired by this audiobook. Becoming a person of positive influence. Influence is the ability to impact people's thoughts, emotions, and actions for good. Influence is earned, not demanded. It is built through trust, integrity, competence, and vision. The Bible describes influence as responsibility. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Proverbs 13 verse 20. Influence is powerful because it multiplies your impact. One person who walks with integrity and wisdom can shape many lives. Principles for building influence. Led by example, your actions must reflect your words. People trust what you do more than what you say. Serve others. Influence grows when you focus on adding value. Jesus modeled servant leadership. The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. Matthew 20 verse 28. Communicate vision. Inspiring people begins with clarity of purpose. Be consistent. Trust and influence build over time, not overnight. Encourage growth in others. Influence is multiplied when you empower those around you. Avoiding negative influence. Do not manipulate or coerce. Avoid leading for personal gain at the expense of others. Protect yourself from being drawn into toxic cycles. True influence is rooted in integrity and aligned with purpose. The role of social intelligence. Social intelligence is the ability to understand, empathize, and interact effectively with others. It is not natural for everyone, but it can be developed. Key components. Self-awareness, understanding your emotions and triggers in relationships. Empathy, recognizing and validating the emotions of others. Adaptability, adjusting approach without compromising values. Conflict resolution, turning disagreements into productive solutions. Proverbs highlights wisdom and relational intelligence. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15 verse 1. Strategic, compassionate, and intentional relationships create long-term success. Practical steps for strengthening relationships and influence. Conduct a network review. Identify supportive versus draining relationships. Develop active listening habits in every interaction. Set clear boundaries. Know your limits and communicate them respectfully. Serve and add value consistently. Help, mentor, guide, and encourage. Model integrity and consistency in both personal and professional life. Build emotional awareness. Monitor how your behavior impacts others. Social intelligence is not an abstract skill. It is learned through intentional practice, reflection, and accountability. Conclusion. Influence is responsibility, not privilege. Relationships are the medium through which most of life's victories and challenges flow. Your environment, communication, boundaries, and influence determine emotional health, opportunities for growth, impact on others' long-term success. The masterful individual understands. Positive relationships multiply strength. Toxic relationships drain energy and destroy focus. Influence is earned, disciplined, and rooted in integrity. Iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27 verse 17. Your network shapes your destiny. Your influence shapes the world around you. Your emotional intelligence, boundaries, and relational choices determine whether you thrive or merely survive. Master relationships. Build influence. led wisely, and your life will reflect the strength of your social intelligence. Thanks for listening. Kindly like, follow, or subscribe to our channel so you do not miss out on our next episode. God bless you.